Do you like to walk? Like go for a walk? I've been talking about this during the week, this week, and then somebody said to me, "Oh, is that what we're going to do on Sunday morning? We're just going to go for a walk." And I thought that would be a great idea. That would be awesome. Just to have church would be just like walking around the neighborhood. Well, the nicer parts of the neighborhood. But it would be just walking around the neighborhood. And of course, then I realized two things. Number one is that would mean Damien would have to follow us around with a camera, and he would probably have to walk backwards so that he could get a good shot of everybody. And you know, that's way more than we should be asking of him, I think. The other is the whole walk and talk thing, right? If you remember back in the days of The West Wing, because I'm sure we all watched it. Robin mentions a TV show no one watched. Okay, that's not new. The guy who wrote that started this thing, Aaron Sorkin. He started this thing called Walk and Talk because a lot of the sort of exposition, the storytelling happened while people were walking down a hallway and talking to each other, and then one would leave and another one would come in. And in fact, it became so popular it got parodied. Like people made fun of it eventually because he used it so much, and you'd get these comedy skits where you'd have like all these people crowded into a hallway trying to talk to each other. And that kind of, it was really funny, but that's how I envisioned this crowd. People watching don't know, so pretend. This crowd going down the street is this little sort of gang of people talking about Jesus. Because that's what we'd be talking about, right? Because that's what you talk about when you walk down the street. You should, because you're seeing it, aren't you? Well, I think you are. The other day, I was going to visit somebody on Monday. I went to see somebody, and I walked, because it wasn't that far. And on the way there, I met some people, but I had to say I'm actually going somewhere. So, you know, I didn't get a chance to talk to them long enough because one of them was going away somewhere. And then I had a really nice visit. And then on the way home, I walked past Pussy Willows. I know, right? Because has anybody seen any this year? Yes, a few. They're really, until just now, they're really hard to find. I got some for Easter, but I had to buy them. And the place I bought them from, she said she didn't really want to sell me them, but she would, because they weren't very good, and they're really hard to find this year. And there I am walking up the street, and right next to the fire hall, there's was like a little stump that obviously used to be a willow, and there's these pussy willows growing out of it. It was awesome. What a great walk. Right? Think about it. Met some really nice people, had some nice conversation, had a really nice visit with somebody at the destination, and then on the way back, got a beautiful new life in creation. What a great walk. Because that's what you should be seeing in the world around you, isn't it? God at work. In people, in creation, in just all of the world around you. Take a walk sometime. And it doesn't, here's another thing about taking a walk, is that it was a nice day. It was a nice day for it. But frankly, if it had been raining, I probably would have walked too. Because who doesn't like walking in the rain? If it's nice rain, you know, or a nice misty day, that kind of thing. And even walking in the snow is not that bad. Unless, you know, it's a blizzard. But even then, isn't that also something worth experiencing? Because not every day in our lives is a perfect walk where you meet people, have a nice visit, and see God coming back to life in creation. Right? Sometimes it is a blizzard. Sometimes it's stormy weather. Sometimes it's really cold. Sometimes it's too hot. But we experience each day as we experience it. So take a walk and look around. Talk to some people. Stop someone on the street and have a conversation with them. And look at the world around you, because that's God at work in creation. And springtime is the best time to see that. And I feel confident that it's finally spring. That there won't be winter number 7. That it's going to be spring now. So enjoy a walk.